Hello there, I'm that Specky guy, and this is the first video of my collection of videos. This actually happens to be also my first video I've ever made for YouTube, so please excuse the guerrilla style of videoing. I do intend to have HD in next month, so that's December, thanks to a friend of mine showing me his iPhone 4S and getting me very jealous and wanting an iPhone 4S. Thank you, Steve. Anyway, let's get on with the video. And this is my collection of video game stuff that I have accumulated over the years. I've actually accumulated quite a lot, so these videos will be coming out a couple a day, maybe one or two a day, maybe three or four. But this is my first one, and it is the 1987 NES Advantage arcade stick released for the Nintendo Entertainment System. It is a 2-button, as you can see here, 2-button arcade stick with B&A. Also features 2 turbos, which turn on and off. Unfortunately, I can't show you with it the light showing up, but they do turn on when you press the button in, because this is not connected to an NES. Also has these 2 little dials that go up and down like so, for the rate of turbo, which not many other turbo sticks actually have, because some are either too fast or some are too slow. And I find this one is ideal because you can actually change the rate. And it has a turbo for both A and B independently. Also features player 1 and player 2 button, start, select and slow. The slow button, if you press it in and press it out, is repeatedly pressing start button. I don't actually use this at all, really, to be honest with you. Slow, I find, ruins the game, and I haven't actually found a game yet that I can use it for, so it's a good feature if you want to use it, but I don't. But the actual turbo controls in the front are the best I've ever used, so that is an advantage of the Advantage. I say it's got the up, down, left, right arcade stick. It's not the best I've ever used, but it is the best one I've used for a home console of the old school era. The best arcade stick I've ever used was on a Street Fighter 2 Turbo. No, sorry, Street Fighter 2 arcade in Spain, on a arcade in Ibiza when I was about 8 or 9. Probably older, but I was quite young. That was amazing. But this is the best one I've used for a home console of the 8-bit and 16-bit era. So, pretty good. Whee! On the back, it has standard 4 pads for an arcade stick. This is not advisable to use on your lap because basically it hurts when you put it on your lap. I would advise using it on a table or on the floor. I actually use it on my bed, which is brilliant. As you see, it had player 1 and player 2 button on the front, which I will show you in a minute, but it has 2 connectors for the NES, one for player 1 and one for player 2. Now this is good because if you have a friend that wants to use an arcade stick and you want to do it, and you're playing games such as Super Mario 3, 2, 1 or Star Wars, you don't have 2 arcade sticks. You can share one, which I think is brilliant. It's quite similar to how if you're playing certain games on the Nintendo Wii, 2 players can share the same remote. Nintendo did that in '87. Nintendo are ahead of the game. And also, it's better to play with an arcade stick than it is a Wii controller. Now see the buttons for player 1 and player 2. Overall, the design of the NES Advantage is quite similar to the NES Max, NES control pad, which is brilliant. I personally use this on arcade titles, really the arcade ports of Popeye and Donkey Kong. You can use it on Contra, Street Fighter 2010, other games like that. I personally would not recommend it for platforming games like Mario 3, Mario 2 or Star Wars, but it can be used. It is brilliant playing 2-player on actually Donkey Kong because you can play arcade with an arcade stick and you don't need two. Overall, if you're looking for a NES Advantage these days, they are about between 35 to 50 UK pounds or 50 to 90 US dollars, which is not bad. Not bad at all. I actually received this from a friend, which I'm very appreciative of. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I'd like to give a shout out to her for giving me this control stick. Thank you very much. Anyway, I have been that Specky guy. Thanks for watching my first video, and I will have more soon. Thanks for watching, and take care.